I'm Edie Lush, and I'm here at the Hub Culture Pavilion in Davos. Really pleased to be joined again by Brett House, Senior Fellow at the Jean Sauvé Foundation. Did I get that right?
You did. It's great to see you again.
Fantastic. Tell me a little bit about the Oxfam report that I hear all of Davos is talking about.
Yeah, so Oxfam made a big splash yesterday with a report on global inequality. They took UBS numbers from their last wealth report, projected them forward, and they showed that if we stay on current trends, in just a few years, the 1% in the world is going to own more than the total wealth of the 99%. So if anything, we're seeing an incredible worsening in inequality coming through the financial crisis rather than any kind of improvement. Even though we've put a lot of attention on this, it's not getting better.
So what's your take on that? What's your take on how QE has affected that move?
Well, you're pointing to exactly the right issue because in the onset of the financial crisis, central banks responded very bravely and very quickly with QE in most places, though we're just catching up in Europe. But the side effect of that QE, which was incredibly necessary to get credit markets working again, was that asset prices around the world then got pushed up. You know, if you weren't credit constrained, you suddenly had all this cheap money at your availability and you started putting it into art, into real estate, into other tangible things. What that's basically meant was that if you were well off to begin with, the financial crisis has just made you a whole lot richer.
And so what does that mean for the people at the bottom then?
Well, it means they've just fallen further and further behind. You know, while we've made some gains on things like the Millennium Development Goals that are coming due this year, at the same time, we've seen a huge widening in wealth and opportunity for people in both industrialized countries and in developing countries.
So where's a country that's gotten it the worst, for example? Who's been really hit hardest by this?
Well, you know, you've seen the United States, which is our one engine of growth right now, see some of the biggest widening in inequality. But globally, you've also seen huge widening in inequality. When Oxfam was talking about the 1% versus the 99%, they were talking about the global population, not just one country.
Right. And who's gotten it right, for example?
Well, countries that had good social protection systems in place that managed to guarantee incomes in some way, or at least guarantee access to education, health, and social services, have seen smaller widening in inequality. So countries like Canada and the Nordics, the Netherlands, have seen less inequality increases, but you know, even they have not been immune. You're still seeing a big widening between the haves and the have-nots there.
Brett, thank you so much for stopping by the Hub Culture Pavilion here.
Thanks for having me.
Davos in the new studio.
It's a great studio.
And I'm Edie Lush.